Follow me. You know what time it is, right? We getting ready to start the NFL season 2022. It's time for Steven's A-List. My top 5 teams going into this season.
It has never been an A-List. Never one time.
You know better.
Can you repeat that?
Just Saturday,
they
fly in
title
just
is
to see
not
this.
real.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for this? Let's go to number 5 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. Bam! The Buccaneers. Why? Tom Brady, that's why. 5,300 yards passing at age 44 last season. Just turned 45 years of age. Career 84,000 plus yards, okay? This man is the greatest quarterback in the history of the National Football League. He's got Mike Evans back. Chris Godwin will eventually be back. Julio Jones, he might have looked like something with Ryan Tannehill. This is Tom Brady now, okay? So he's not finished, okay? You still got Leonard Fournette there. Todd Bowles, he'll have that defense ready. They were suffering from injuries last year. That won't be the case right now. Of course, Tampa Bay is a top 5 team in the National Football League despite Tom Brady's 11 days off for you ignorant folks that were sweating all of that. Let's go to number 4 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. Ha! The Los Angeles Chargers. Wow. Justin Herbert. That's why they picked up the Mac Daddy, Khalil Mack. He's in the house. They re-up Derwin James. We know what he brings to the table. Their defense is going to be significantly better. And by the way, as an offense, not only do they have Justin Herbert, you got 2 $20 million receivers, all right, in Allen and Williams. Best believe they're going to show up because they need to show up to earn that money. I got them top 4. Give me number 3, please. The reigning, defending AFC champion, Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. Need I say any more? T. Higgins and the crew is still there. They got a running game. They got a passing game. They improved that offensive line in the offseason, okay? We can't ignore that. So Joe Burrow ain't going to get slaughtered the way they did. 51 sacks last year, getting hit about 70 times. Lord have mercy. We wonder why he's still playing. But he's back, and he's going to be more protected this year. And by the way, they got that under their belt, so they're no longer the laughing stock. They're not football purgatory. Their top 3 teams are open this season right now. Let's go to number 2 on the list, please. The reigning, defending Super Bowl champion, Los Angeles Rams. I don't like the fact that they lost Von Miller. But I do like the fact that Aaron Donald is still there. I do like the fact that Jalen Ramsey is still there. I do like the fact that Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp is there. I like the acquisition of Allen Robinson. I think at some point Woods, potentially even OBJ may be back. Okay, you got Cam Akers out of the backfield as well. Sean McVay call the plays. I like what I'm seeing. They're the reigning defending Super Bowl champions. Give them their love and respect coming into this season. We can't ignore that. But let's go to number 1. This is the favorite to win it all this year, ladies and gentlemen. Give it to me right now, the Buffalo Bills. Okay, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. We know what they bring to the table. We understand what's at stake for them. The pressure is there, but so is the incentive. We understand who they were. We understand that Josh Allen, we would have loved to see him get the football in overtime against Kansas City last year. It is what it is. The defense, Von Miller's there now. That will much improve as well. They'll be able to get to the quarterback as well. And by the way, I predict they won't give up a whole bunch of yards inside of 13 seconds to get somebody, to allow somebody to get football in field goal range like they did Patrick Mahomes and those boys before they kicked it into overtime. I got the Bills, the Rams, the Bengals, the Chargers, the Buccaneers as my A-list. Top 5. And remember, the list is fluid.
It is fluid.
It's fluid.
I'm not going to lie to you, Stephen A. Usually, the best thing about you is your threads, right? That's you, because your lists are usually straight trash. And today, make no exception. This is right. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is right. I'm gonna stay over here because I got my jeans and I do got some Jordans. But I respect it.
Thanks.
This is by far your best work, by far. The only issue I got one small tweak. This I agree on roster. Love the roster. Love what they've done. To just go ahead and supplant the Chiefs right now is a little concerning for me. I like where they're, but they got to go prove it. No.
Can I answer that?
Hold on. They got to go prove it. And here's why I'm going to say that. They have gotten better. The right side of their offensive line is still going to struggle.
Okay.
I think that I do love Mac. I think that's a huge addition. I agree. I just want to say at some point, you have to go beat those dudes to become the dudes. So I probably would have put the Chiefs at 5 and the Chargers at 5B. That's the only minor tweak.
Before you go any further, here's the reason why I moved the Chiefs out of the top 5. Tyreek Hill is that dude. he's sensational. And more importantly, outside of Travis Kelce, that was Patrick Mahomes' most reliable weapon. We got to make sure Juju Smith-Schuster ain't on TikTok, that he's focused more on the football field than he is on TikTok, all right? We know McCall Hardman can ball, but now you're going to elevate in terms of being a more primary option.
Right.
So we got to see how that works out. That's my only issue as to why I have the Chargers there, because if you didn't lose Tyreek Hill, then the Chargers would either be at fifth or they'd be out of it, because I'd have the Chiefs there. But Tyreek Hill, to me, is that significant where to start out the season, I think the Chargers.
See, I think the Chiefs will be a better football team offensively than people think. Their offensive line is a top 1 or 2 in the league.
Okay.
They're going to change and more.
Eagles number 1 in the league.
Eagles number 1. They're going to move into a more ball-controlling style offense. I know that's crazy to sound like with Andy Reid, but here's the deal. They were 4th in run efficiency last year, but 31st in runs called.
Okay.
So that will switch now because of the Tyreek. Patrick Mahomes can no longer look over and go.
Yeah, but you're talking about taking the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands.
No. But what I'm saying is the big plays will end up coming because defenses will have to adapt to that.
I feel you.
So I still
But can they get the space that Tyreek Hill can get? Can they turn a 5-yard pass, a 5-yard in route into a damn touchdown?
Right. That's
Can they
what we got.
I can't see that.
That's what we got to see. But other than that, I like where you are. I think you've done by far. Somebody gave you the list, probably your sister. Somebody sent it in and helped you out.
Carmen. I mean, the season hasn't started.
Well, yeah,
so it does.
Look at Miss Bandwagon here. Look at Miss Bandwagon here.
I
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.